Hello, everyone, and welcome into more Ticket to Ride here on the Sorcerer Network. My name is Sorcerer Matt, and let's get things started. But first, if you're enjoying all this Ticket to Ride content, hit that subscribe button. Happy for you to join our little community here. So what do we want to do here? So it's definitely these two, because these are like right next to each other. But then I think the smarter option, my heart wants to do Seattle to New York, but I think the smarter option is New York to Miami. I think I want to, because Miami is closer to all this, and I don't, my fear is that I had these two things like, yeah, well, New York's hooked up, but yeah, I'm going to have to like make my way over to Seattle, and yes, it's 20 points, but also like these aren't bad tickets, and they'll plug me into the board. I think this is the correct move. Really? That's what you decided to play first? Alrighty, it's gonna be that kind of game. All right, okay. We were just trying to have a good time, and then this guy, Julia Kremen 4. My goodness. I mean, let's be clear. This doesn't ruin my game plan by any means, but that's annoying. Oh my gosh. Okay. So son of a biscuit. Okay, so I'm doing that. I'm definitely not going to grab Nashville to Atlanta with a wild, so I kind of hope that it's there, because at this point I probably want to go through St. Louis and then just branch out towards Miami, and then down from St. Louis, branch up to New York, down to Miami, from Kansas City, go down to Dallas. See, and this is why now, because if I'm up in Seattle now, I'm like, oh man, I gotta like do all this other stuff and prioritize that, and now I gotta deal with these people over here, and I think this is a perfectly reasonable. I think we made the right decision. But as always, let me know in the comments. Do you think I'm an idiot? Please let me know. All right, I'm happy to do this. Maybe this is a little. We don't need to go this way, but I'm okay with it. I mean, I need all kinds of stuff here. I suppose I don't really care about getting. I mean, black is fine, especially if we see all this, because we need plenty of it. That's for sure. I'm trying to find a better balance of off the top versus taking cards off the board. I think. I think I don't want to go. I don't want to get. I like the balance that I've struck. Okay, so this tells me that I think that green is going not the way that I'm looking at going. I think green's going Atlanta, Raleigh, Washington. I think that's what they're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, because blue is coming up this way. I wonder if, now blue might be totally in this Northwest, West Coast thing, but blue also might try to become over. I want to solidify what I've got going on here. And now, I'm just going to go ahead and take more black, because I want to also make sure that I get Pittsburgh to Chicago done. And I also need some pairs. Honestly, all things considered, this is going very well. Not getting Santa Fe to Oklahoma City was slightly annoying, but it also means we hook up Denver, which isn't the worst thing in the world. So let's just go off the top, because we need just kind of everything. We need pairs. St. Louis to Nashville is probably something I want to prioritize as well. I don't really want to use any of my wilds, because I'd rather save that for Atlanta to Miami if I need it. Okay, so I would like to do that. So it looks like, I wonder if yellow has like a Oklahoma City to Los Angeles, a Santa Fe to, is it Calgary or Seattle or Portland? There's some Santa Fe thing that hooks up with something in the Northwest, and then this is a very interesting. The fact that yellow had just 3 blue sitting there in the opening hand is just wild. My kids are apparently having a very good time in their room. All right, green is in the think tank a little bit here. Boom, boom. I like that we have 3 wilds. I would have liked to have already played Pittsburgh to Chicago, but so be it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine as well. So I am going to grab a pair here. Okay. So, okay, that's fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. So we grab the orange and the, I was going to say orange and the black here, but now I'm pretty okay with going with just the orange and rolling the dice that. Okay, so it looks like blue is going more West Coast, which is fine. I'm very okay with that. Again, one of the reasons why I'm happy to not have to be dealing with what's happening in the Pacific Northwest. I'd much rather deal with what's going on in my part of the board. All right. Love that yellow's taking wilds already. Okay, this is excellent. I believe that I am going to... Is just blue going to make a big circle here? No reason to do that, but fine. I am... I want to do this. I debated doing Chicago to St. Louis with a wild, but I would rather, I hate burning wilds on pairs. Well, I don't like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I don't like that I have to spend 2 blue to do it, but so be it. I suppose Miami isn't the thing that I'm scared of people grabbing. Now, the fact that you just grabbed 2 white tells me that I'm 100% going to go with a wild here. That's why it's always good to watch what your opponents are grabbing. I like this. I know I need to work my way down to Dallas. And I know I now need another blue. But we are probably in a let's draw here sooner rather than later. Well, I love that. I love that too. Yeah, I like that we're pumping the brakes on green here. If there's not a blue, I probably just grab Kansas City to Oklahoma City. I mean, I guess there is a risk leaving this open, but I'm willing to take that risk. Yeah, see, that's what I figured green was going for, so I'm not as concerned. Okay, I think I want to do this. I think I want to draw some stuff. I kind of hate all this besides Boston to Washington. So Boston to Washington it is. And I hope this pair of yellow stays because I would love to grab the pair of yellow. that's a very that's a very interesting that's a very interesting route by yellow. And also blue grabbing Kansas City to St. Louis is super weird. Ooh, we played with fire and it worked out for us. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this. I would prefer that nothing else happens. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Let's not dilly dally any longer. And then I probably will grab, and by probably I mean I absolutely will be grabbing New York to Boston, and I just need the pair to get down New York to Washington, and Oklahoma City to Dallas, but I'm not as concerned about those at the present moment. Famous last words. But I do want to draw again, because I don't love that green already has 7 tickets, even though the chances of them being really, really huge are not high. But, you know, Montreal to New Orleans, which is one that they likely have, is a big ticket. So Chicago to Boston, heck yeah. And that's probably it. I mean, I suppose Duluth to Dallas isn't awful. But I guess, do I really want to do that? I guess at this point, what's the other option? I mean, what am I really looking for? Yeah, I think we just grab that, and it's 7 points. It's not bad. It's not going to be necessarily hard to get to. I'm now getting to the point of, like, I've got a lot to do late in this game. And it's not like any of it is hard. But all right, so yes to this pair. And now this becomes a little bit more complicated because I need a specific color. I mean, I can also work my way up to Washington from Atlanta, but that seems like not what I want to do. So I'm going to grab this orange. Oh, hey, great. Perfect. Not a problem. All right. That, I don't know whether that changes what I want to do. I think the answer is yes. Yeah, I think I'd rather just do this right now. I don't want to monkey around with that. All right, we're okay. I am getting to the point now where, though, I want to be careful. That's totally fine. Like, I want to complete kind of the things that I've got here. Before I do too much drawing, because I don't want to get in a position where I'm caught not having enough turns. That's the problem with the smaller routes, is you can get caught by not having enough turns to play them all. Okay, thank you. I actually didn't want a wild because I wanted to play one, and I don't want to play a wild on a 1 route. So yeah, now we're going to complete this, and then probably we're able to draw more. Blue is looking for something? I don't know what that is at this point. Yellow's got a decent game going. Green's got a nice East Coast game going, assuming they're able to hook everything up. Yeah, I think Yellow's got a nice little West Coast game going. Now, anytime you're specifically on one, or exclusively, not specifically, exclusively on one coast, anytime you're trying to draw more tickets, you do kind of run the risk of drawing dead. But all right, I guess at this point we don't need to waste the turn to grab this. I can draw more tickets and go from there. Okay. So Kansas City to Boston, yeah. Sault Ste. Marie to Nashville. It's a little bit more of a risk. Is it a risk I'm willing to take? Yes. Because what I'll do is I'll just grab, and green was the one I was scared that was going to take it. I'll grab Sault Ste. Marie to Duluth right now, and then, so I'll just do this, and then I just need a pair. And that puts a little bit of pressure on green to have to draw. Because I really would like the 15-point bonus. Though I will say, usually in a game like this, there's the challenge of doing the smaller routes. There's usually one person that's kind of running away with the thing, so to speak. And no one's really running away with this on board anyway. I mean, I'm 6 points behind the leader right now, and that's nothing. All right, I'm happy to grab the pair, and now I will go Duluth to Omaha, because when I had the red and I didn't need to get up into Sault Ste. Marie, I was like, if I miss out on Duluth to Omaha, I'll just go with my red Chicago to Duluth. Well, now I don't have any red, so I don't want any funny business to happen. And definitely, I didn't really talk about this, but there was no way on God's green earth that I was grabbing Winnipeg to Houston. There was no way. You could not have paid me enough money to do that. All right, so probably the biggest thing that we're looking for here, that routes that we don't have that we could get, would be something in Houston and something in Montreal. So I guess my question here is, do I think that green has just gotten insanely lucky? Or do I think green is kind of grasping at straws a little bit? Because I have some of the East Coast routes. So, I mean, clearly still getting something. I think we draw now. I just wanted to have a pair in hand in case we did draw something with like Montreal or something like that we had something to play right away. All right. So all this is bad. And by bad, I mean really bad. Really, really bad. This is really bad. I mean, technically we could do San Francisco to Sault Ste. Marie. Like, that's a possibility. We have 8 trains and we could go, but there's no way. So I'm grabbing the lowest. And I'm going to have to hope I hit something else, because losing 13 points is not great. Oof. That is a rough ticket draw there. A very rough ticket draw for many, many reasons. So we got to try to recover, I think, a little bit. Okay, Denver, St. Louis. That's great. St. Louis to Miami. Awesome. Boston to Miami. Oh, great. Oh, Denver to El Paso. You betcha. All righty. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Wow. I mean, we still have to hit Santa Fe to El Paso, but wow. Look at that. There's no way that green has completed 14 tickets. There's absolutely no way. So, yes. I think early we drew Duluth to El Paso. What are you doing? There's no way, man. I mean, this will be the most tickets that I've ever seen, I think. I mean, again, I want... My goodness. Yeah, I mean, I want something because, I mean, am I drawing again? Am I really doing that? There can't be that many other tickets that are out there. Because I have some of the tickets that you would be looking for. What is happening? What is going on? Okay. Man, I wish one of these was a blue because this game needs to be over. My Atlanta. Not sponsored. But I guess if my Atlanta wanted to sponsor this, you could. Okay. I mean, I kind of just want to draw again for the fun of it. Like at this point, this is. Oh my gosh. So I screwed myself because I had a triple, and then I was like, I'll just grab Houston and see what happens. And okay. The biggest thing I'd be worried about is that blue's just going to be done with this game. And I don't really want to lose. I think I actually have a chance in this game, and I don't want to lose 19 points. Dang it. We would have had it. That's okay. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Dang. Dang it. Oh. Dang. Okay. I mean, you know what? I'm doing this out of solidarity for our fallen brother. The Phoenix to Boston ticket that we could have had. Draw again. Come on, Green. Just draw again. Sparky. Sparky. Yes. Yes. Okay. I mean, okay. So who's this? Okay, this is me. All right. So not the greatest game. All right. So hopping in the shower. Oh, sorry. I'm giving my children directions as I'm ending this. Go hop in the shower. I mean, if you want to hop in the shower, that's fine. I'm not going to tell you you can't. Oh, man, that Phoenix to Boston would have been great. Okay. 17 tickets. Come on. How many of these did you miss? Oh, my gosh. You only missed 2? Holy cats. Wow. Dang. Man, clap. Hats off to you, Sparky. Sparky92. Well played, man. All right, so blue misses 2 tickets. So the question is, man, that Phoenix to Boston would have been huge for us. Not so much. I don't think we would have won, but I think we're going to get last. After we completed 12 freaking tickets. Oh my word. I feel like the title of this video is like the every clickbait article ever of like, I completed 12 tickets. You won't believe what happens next. Oh my word. Holy cats. And I drop under 200 elo. That's embarrassing. Okay, well, hang on here. All right, so, I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. No one, like, this is crazy. I mean, I was way behind on any kind of routes. Kept 12 additional. Here's the crazy thing is I had 12 completed destinations and I get absolutely smoked. Ugh. Wow. Dang. Well, that was a wild, absolutely wild game. I thought there was no way that green was. What did they miss? I mean, of course you get Vancouver to Portland as a miss. Ugh, you lucky duck. Wow. What a game. Well, again, if you're enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button, like and comment, and we'll see you next time.